welcome to my channel. This is Krystal. Today I'll be introducing some of my top favorite skincare products for dry skin. I'll also be offering some tips in addition to the reviews and also show you guys some products that you can use if you have combination or oily skin. Since I was little, I personally struggled a lot with dryness, and because of that, growing up, I've used and tested so many different products to find the ones that actually work on my dry skin. Even if you're not born with dry skin, that doesn't mean you won't struggle with dryness. As we get older, when the seasons change, and when you move to a different environment, your skin can always become very dry and dehydrated. Stay tuned if you want to see all of my recommendations and tips. The first product I want to show you guys is probably the most affordable and easiest to find, and that is Vaseline. When I was little, my mom went to so many different dermatologists to try to find products that work for my face. So we tried a lot of medicated skincare products and all kinds of things that were known to treat dryness, but nothing lasted as long as this one. And this one works especially well on dry and cracked lips. So if you're someone who's looking for a really good lip balm, don't look any further. Vaseline will do it. You basically just take a little bit, tap it on your lips or dry patches like under your eyes or your neck wrinkles. And I know some people break out, so if this doesn't work for you, it's better to avoid. But for me, it has worked great. And if you're someone who has many different moisturizers that are just not hydrating enough, instead of buying new ones, I recommend that you take a pea-sized amount and mixing it with your creams that you have at home so that you can turn them into a more hydrating cream. My second recommendation is a slightly more expensive version of Vaseline, and that is the Elizabeth Arden's 8-Hour Cream. It does contain Vaseline, but has some additional benefits because it was created kind of as a skincare product to treat dry skin. It's also not irritating. Although the one that I have is scented, they also have the unscented version. So if you have a more sensitive skin, you can also go with that option. This does feel stickier, which gives you a slightly more uncomfortable feeling, but it does have stronger protection. And because this one is so thick, I don't really use it directly on my skin. I just prefer to mix a little bit, like a pea-sized amount, to my creams, especially during the winter when it's really dry and cold. If you want to level up from Vaseline and invest a little more to have that added skincare benefits, I strongly recommend this cream. So the first two products are kind of more on the heavy side, but I also want to show you guys some options for people who have more oily and combination skin. So let me show you some products that are not heavy or sticky at all, but work great for treating dehydration and dryness. And those are these two products from Beauty of Joseon. This is the Glow Serum from Beauty of Joseon. I recommend this one for anyone who has combination or oily skin and are also looking to treat acne and pore at the same time. It's a glow serum, so it does give you that glowing effect, but it doesn't feel sticky like many other glow serums do. So you can achieve glowy skin without having to worry about your face feeling very heavy and your hair sticking to your face. This one just like sets very nicely and gets absorbed into your skin, leaving that beautiful glow and hydration. This one also contains 60% of propolis, which helps reduce your skin inflammation and acne. Because this one is so smooth and fast absorbing, I find it suitable to also apply it on top of my makeup. Next, I have Dynasty Cream. If you like Beauty of Joseon's sunscreen, you'll also love this one. This one also has an amazing texture. I've actually never used any kind of moisturizer that has this kind of texture. When you first apply it to your skin, it feels very silky, but then once I started tapping, it turned into a more like sticky, chewy kind of a texture. And then once I started tapping further, a lot of the stickiness went away and it mostly mattified, leaving my skin feeling hydrated without heaviness. So this cream has like this 3 different texture transformation, which I found to be very fascinating. This one also doesn't clog pores, so you can reapply it many times to give additional hydration if needed. After using this cream for a few times, I noticed that my skin skin became brighter, and I think it's because it contains rice water, which is really known to brighten up your skin. If you are someone who has combination or oily skin, I recommend that you put this on at night before going to bed so that in the morning you can wake up with a very glowy and hydrated skin. Next, I have a skincare set recommendation for people who have really dry skin. These are products from a brand called Joseon. It's a Korean skincare brand. It's a bit more on the pricey side, but you'll understand why after you use them. These are just so nourishing and so hydrating. Whenever the weather is like really dry and you just can't get rid of the dry patches, this works like magic. This is their toner, but it doesn't feel that watery. It feels a bit more gooey, kind of like an emulsion, although they call it a toner. It's a highly moisturizing toner, and even after you apply the toner, your face will already feel like it's super moisturized. And this one also doesn't feel super heavy, although it does contain very strong hydration. So if nothing's moisturizing enough for you and your skin is so dry, I recommend this set because they are just so hydrating. You don't even need to add Vaseline or the 8-hour cream. These two things are just enough to keep your skin hydrated all night. This is their emulsion. They call it an emulsion, but honestly it feels more like a lotion. I used this after I used the toner. You might be wondering, what's the difference between these two products and the Beauty of Joseon products? The Beauty of Joseon products are more glowy. They're more designed for like glass skin, but these two products from Joseon are designed for more dry skin and are more suitable to be used during the winter. So I recommend these products for people who are slightly older because they are highly nourishing and moisturizing. They actually also have this eye cream and a cream, so sometimes I do a 4-step skincare. They are a little bit expensive to buy separately, so I recommend looking at a set if you're interested in trying their products. Next, I have some oil recommendations for you guys, and the first one is this facial oil from Clarence. See how much of it I've used already? I'm a very slow user of skincare. I barely empty any of my bottles, which means that I really love it and I use it a lot. Like if I try to put it on top of my makeup right now, it gives you a beautiful glow. It doesn't clog my pores and doesn't feel super oily. I think you can use it basically every season except for summer. I also used this last night. After I apply my moisturizer, I kind of top off my skincare with this one to seal all the skincare benefits inside my skin. I read a lot of the reviews regarding this oil, and many people who have combination skin also said this oil worked for them and wasn't oily at all. It absorbs so fast, it's glowing, non-sticky, non-heavy, so I'll definitely be either restocking them or try other oils from Clarence. Lastly, I have a body oil to show you guys, and this body oil is from OSEA, which is a popular body care brand. This one is also almost running out, so this definitely says something about the product. This one also has an amazing feeling, just like the facial oil that I showed you guys. It absorbs super fast and is extremely lightweight, and this product also smells amazing. I used it a lot during the winter all over my body, and these days I only use it on my elbows, my knees, and just other areas that need extra hydration. After I take a shower at night, I put this the first thing on my body and then put a cream on top of it, and when I wake up in the morning, my body feels so smooth. Before I tried these two products, I didn't use any oil-based products even if I had dry skin because I just didn't like the feeling of greasy oil on my skin. But these two are really good. They really changed my impression of these oil-based products, and this one is also a little bit more on the pricey side, but it is worth it. So that's all for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you have any suggestions regarding the content, please let me know by commenting below. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.